In a weekend full of rivalry, hatred, and distaste, we sure are thankful to be here. Happy Thanksgiving and welcome into today's edition of Cronkite Sports Now. Territorial Cup, lots of rivalry matchups, but most of all, it's time to eat. Today on Cronkite Sports Now, it's rivalry weekend in Sun Devil Stadium. The Cardinals coming off a bye and welcome the Rams and one viral dance team that's changing the game. Those stories and more coming your way on Cronkite Sports Now. Hey, happy Thanksgiving Eve, and welcome back into Cronkite Sports Now. And with Thanksgiving tomorrow, I realized all I'm going to be doing really tomorrow is sitting on the couch, eating turkey, and watching football. So I need some fresh air. Mainly, I need a turkey trot. So come with me. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, he likes turkey. Isn't that so much better, right? Hey, and this weekend, ASU and U of A, they're going to be playing for this, the state of Arizona in this year's Territorial Cup. And for Coach Herm Edwards, there's nothing like a rivalry game.
We always talk about being a passionate team, not an emotional team, and there's a fine line there. The thing I've learned about these guys is that sometimes, you know, they're so young that they cross the line. They just flat crossing. Now, I say that, and there's some older guys that do it too. You hope it doesn't affect the game.
Kickoff for the 2019 Territorial Cup will be Saturday night at Sun Devil Stadium at 8 p.m. I'll be wearing pretty much exactly this, maybe even another layer. It's going to be freezing, but it's also going to be electric, and it's going to be really fun. So I personally cannot wait for that to happen. But hey, as Thursday is all about the bird of turkey, Sunday is all about the bird of Cardinals. Now, when I think of the Arizona Cardinals at 3-7-1 and kind of out of the playoff picture, I think of a newlywed couple hosting a Thanksgiving dinner for the entire family for the first time. You know, the table is set, everything is ready, everyone's excited, they're trying really hard, but as all great chefs know, turkeys take a long time to cook. If you want to do it the right way, you must do it slowly. Whether you're baking, broiling, grilling, or however you may do it, it must happen slowly. And so for the Cardinals, again at 3-7-1, and Cliff Kingsbury looking forward to the last 5 games of the season, here's what he wants to see in improvements.
I think offensively and defensively and special teams, we just looked at areas we wanted to really finish strong in, and that was kind of the message with our staff is let's clean up the areas that we have seen continue to show up and continue to hurt us in critical moments and try to address those and attack that in these last 5 games. We want to treat it like its own season. Nothing that's happened before this really matters. Let's execute at a high level and play our best football these last 5 and have 3 at home in a row, which is a great opportunity to get some momentum going and try to finish strong.
Couple games at home in a row, and at home you will be for Thanksgiving, right? Well, when you're eating, the Cardinals perhaps won't be eating much in the playoffs. They won't be dancing their way to the Super Bowl this year, at least. But there's been another crew in Arizona that's been dancing all over the place. I'm talking about 5 straight championships for the Walden Grove High School varsity dance team. Lamar Smith has the full story.
Whether it's following the yellow brick road, capturing the golden snitch, or saving the world from Thanos, the Walden Grove Pack Dance Team's homecoming performances are a viral sensation. The last 3 combined, more than 19 million views on YouTube, including nearly 4 million with their Avengers performance. The anchor of it all, dance teacher and coach, Christy Lopez.
One thing that I would want people to know is that our coach is behind everything. They see us in our dance videos and they see us perform, but no, we couldn't do it at all without our coach.
Despite being YouTube sensations and reigning state champs, Coach Lopez says funding the program is a struggle. She says September's Avengers performance cost nearly $5,000 for paint, props, costumes, and other supplies.
We get nothing, so every year on top of everything that the team's doing, we have to fit in fundraising hours and activities, and we do that on Saturdays or Sundays or really late at night after practice.
This place used to be a storage room. But now it's home to the Walden Grove High School Pack Dance Team. And it's a place where they feel they can express themselves without judgment.
This room is a safe space, so like for anyone, if they like feel like they don't have anyone to talk to, they can always come in here and talk to the team.
Through dance, Lopez has created an environment where her team is not simply becoming great dancers, but they're learning lessons that will last a lifetime.
But at the end of the day, they're learning discipline, hard work. They're learning patience. They're learning how to, come to class on time, keep their grades up, and whenever they're accomplishing those things, I just know that 20 years from now they'll be successful in whatever they do.
In Sahuarita, Lamar Smith, Cronkite Sports Report.
Look at those kids. They've been dancing a little bit. They've been all over the place. They've had a lot of fun recently, too. I mean, last year, they made it all the way to the quarterfinals in America's Got Talent, and most recently, they performed on Good Morning America. That's a whole lot of fun, right? Well, when I hear the word fun, I think of the fact that the Phoenix Suns, they were having the most fun start to their season that you could really dream of. Well, not so much lately. In the last 5 games, they've gone 1-4, and now they play the Washington Wizards, a quality opponent, at home tonight. Here's what head coach Monty Williams has to say about really what makes the Wizards so magical.
They're unreal offense, shooting threes. Bradley. He's averaging 30 a game. They play with energy. They hit the boards, which is something that we haven't done well lately, so it's a focus for us. Bertans is a guy that I want our guys to pay attention to. He's right at the top of the league every year in shooting the ball. And because he's not a big name, guys take him for granted. And next thing you know, it's whack, 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 and then you're like, who is that guy? The guy on the report.
Tip-off tonight is at 7 p.m. And if you're not into tip-offs for the Suns tonight, kickoffs for football tomorrow and Thanksgiving, and you still want your sports fix, well, of course Arizona has you covered. 7:30, Anaheim Ducks, Gila River Arena. The Arizona Coyotes are taking them on tonight. And how great is that? What a sports-lucky family we really are here in the Valley of the Sun. And from up top here, that's going to close things out on our special edition Thanksgiving show. Thanks for joining us here. We really do appreciate you on this edition of Cronkite Sports Now. And for Arizona sports stories from around the Valley, visit the Cronkite Sports tab on arizonasports.com. And as always, for top Arizona news stories, head on over to our website at cronkitenews.azpbs.org and be sure to tune in tonight at 5 p.m. on Arizona PBS for our nightly newscast. From all of us here at Cronkite Sports Now, we appreciate you joining us. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving and get some good eats in.